Good morning. Hoping I've got this phone set up to where this is going to work today and it's not going to end up in the floor like it did yesterday. It is Wednesday already. This week's going by really fast. Way faster than I guess I've been ready for. I've not at all got done this week. What is on my agenda? But I hope that you're up and you're doing good and feeling good, and I guess I'm gonna start with my experience this morning, and it's kind of what has me on this this idea for this video. The thought that I had is determination, and the reason I was thinking about that is because I had planned on getting in bed earlier last night because I'd been so tired in the mornings, and that didn't happen. So as you can imagine, I was really tired this morning. I started a new book last night, and I'll try to get pulled out here. Started a new book last night, and I didn't really get in early either from the shop. So I started that new book and I'm working on it, and then I'm looking at the time and I'm like, oh my goodness, oh well, I need to, do these books. So I end up getting, in bed later, whatever. Well, this morning my alarm goes off, and I just immediately, actually it went off for a little while and I didn't even hear it. For some reason the volume was low and it went off, and I immediately grabbed my phone and I hope my phone don't come out of the little holder, but I immediately grabbed my phone and reset it for like about an hour later to go off again. I go back to sleep, which is not good. I don't want to encourage you to do that, but went back to sleep, and then it literally felt like I had just done that and it was going off again, and I was like, you're kidding me. So I dragged myself out of bed, and I'm super tired, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to, sleep some more or whatever. Dragged myself out of bed, and I was like, you're doing it, you've got stuff to do, get up, deal with it. Well, I do yoga every morning. I've started that, and the only morning that I don't do it is Sunday. Sunday's the Lord's Day, Sunday's church. That's the only day that I don't do it. Well, I was having trouble keeping my eyes open. I was struggling. I was so tired, and I was like, too bad, you're doing it, you do this, it'll help you wake up or whatever. So I'm yawning, I'm dragging, and I'm doing yoga. And I was like, this is a great video idea about being determined and making your mind up and digging your heels in, because that's what we have to do when we are getting better in life, making decisions about life, and bettering, ourselves. There's sacrifice, there's struggle. So make the decisions. whatever you need to do, you know what you need to do. You know, whether it's like that, you know, exercise or different eating habits, or maybe it's something else. Just any kind of decision that will help you and will help you to be better, that's what you need to do. And when you make that decision, you have to stick to it. Like, I heard a saying about something, and it was something about, I want to think it was like 21 days, but I can't remember exactly the number, but it was like, if you do something for 21 days in a row, it becomes habit. And it becomes routine. Well, I can say that is 100% factual, because that's what happened when I decided that, you know, something that was on my list to do was to read the whole Bible. And I was like, well, you're not going to get it read until you start reading it. So I started reading every morning, every night. And I've been doing that now for, I couldn't tell you how long. And I just do it. It's just part of my routine, you know, and I do it. So it's going to be, during the beginning and when you start, it'll be a struggle and it'll be like a sacrifice, and you're going to have those days like this morning where I was like, I just want to sleep. Let me sleep a little bit longer. And I made myself get up, because, you know, not just that I need to stick to that routine and I need to do that every morning, but I have a business to run. I have an empire to build. Get up and do it. And that's what you have to do. You have to make that decision to stick to it. Dig your heels in and do it, because there's going to be days that you don't feel like it. There's going to be days that are rough and you're tired and you want to sleep in. And when you do that, like when you let yourself slip, if you're like me, you will be like, sorry, I was looking at a truck. It's for sale and it's really nice. But you will kick yourself, and like, I'm really hard on myself. Just like where I said earlier about I've not got as much accomplished as I want to. Yesterday, I did not get nowhere near done what I wanted to get done. And it's drove me nuts ever since. I was like, you ain't got nothing done today. And one of the things is I was dealing with some technical issues with my phone, and that took up a bunch of my time. And I was like, why? That doesn't even matter. That is not something that is helping you get closer to your goal. That is not helping your business of you focusing and worrying about that. Let it go. It doesn't even matter. You can deal with it later. Because I had to deal with calling the number and having the help, and they send you an email and they're going to deal with it or fix the problem. So, bunch of time. But anyway, my thought for today, guys, dig in, be determined, stick to your ideas or your decisions, your choices. Be determined and just stick with it. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Hope you have a great day. Please be praying for me, and I'll be praying for you. I'm going to try to get parked here, and I'll see you later.